right, here we are, guys, on our way to the airport early Sunday morning. It is just after 6 a.m. Our flight is at 8:12, so we should land in Orlando probably around 10:45 or so. Hopefully get to our hotel before noon. That way we can get into the parks as soon as possible. Should be busy today. Last day of Mardi Gras. But we're keeping our fingers crossed that the really packed crowds will go down this week. It should be a little lighter, but I don't know. I'm still not expecting it to be as light as it was back the week after Thanksgiving, but we shall see. And our lovely driver today is my wife, Jeannie. First time you are seeing her on camera. See you guys when we get to the airport. All right, we landed. Here is my favorite carpet in the world. The old airport carpet at MCO. We have arrived at Endless Summer. We are checked in at Dockside Inn and Suites. Just got upgraded to a family suite room, which was great. So Dennis was very helpful at the front desk. We'll have to give him a UO fist bump on Twitter. But we're entering the room here in just a couple seconds. All right, as we enter the room, all right, got our little kitchenette here. Very nice. Some counter space. All right.
Very spacious.
Definitely spacious. Definitely an upgrade from their standard room, which we stayed in back in November. Awesome. Our vacation has started officially. Although the only downside to this room is that it's at the very end of Tower 2, and we have a long walk to get to the shuttles to the parks.
Walking is good.
Oh, our little other bed.
We got 2 bedrooms. And a kitchenette.
And let's take a look at our view, probably of an awesome parking lot.
Yeah.
Ooh, it just got a little overcast outside now. Yep, not a lot to see out there, but we're not here for the view from our hotel room. We are here for the parks, of course. So we're gonna put our stuff away, get situated in the room, and head right on over to City Walk. All right, here we are at security, guys. Not too busy right now. We'll see how the parks are. There's Judy. Well, it is the last day of Mardi Gras as we're coming into the park today. Wanted to get the bead tree. Final day for this guy. Maybe we'll have to catch some beads in the parade and be the final tossers on the tree today. First time I've ever been here for Mardi Gras, and they're all over the ground. You guys can see down there. This tree has seen a lot this spring, that's for sure. We'll see what it looks like tonight on the way out. As you can see, They still don't have the lettering on the City Walk sign. The Welcome to Universal is still off. Not sure if they're gonna put a new design up there or what exactly is going on. Last day of Mardi Gras. Alright, we have entered. First time back since November. Oh, see Labby talking to somebody over there. Probably another vlogger type of person. So Minions get some stuff from the store, but no, we are gonna go after the food because Jeannie is super hungry and we're gonna try to hit up one of the Mardi Gras stands as we go down Hollywood Boulevard. Looks like the Born Spectacular is about to start. Do you want to go on it right now? No, you got to eat. Food first. But probably the best thing to do at Universal that nobody ever talks about is the Born Spectacular. Probably the best thing to do in this park right now, especially since the Mummy is down.
We'll come back.
We will definitely come back. We might do that on a daily basis here. Well, we just saw Tom Corliss from WDWNT walk down there with his dotted shirt, or pattern shirt. And as we're going in here, we have the Doc entertaining people. Alright, so Jeannie was hungry, so we stopped by the vegan plant-based stand. She's gonna get something tasty.
Who's bag?
You know what you're gonna go with? No?
One of the two on the top.
Two on the top. Either the vegetable vindaloo or the chana masala. And Jeannie got her vegetable vindaloo. What does that have in it? Basmati rice?
Basmati rice, onions,
Onions, tomatoes, cauliflower.
sweet potato, and apparently naan bread.
Sweet potato and naan bread.
Some flour.
For good measure. All right, now let's maybe find a spot by the lagoon to eat it. All right, found a nice little spot by the lagoon to eat. Guys, we made it into Universal Studios, Florida. Last day of Mardi Gras celebration, so Jeannie is in the middle of eating hers. I don't know if she wants to eat on camera, but enjoying her vegetable vindaloo. The plan is just to do a little walk around here, and then I think we're gonna, or I'm gonna go activate my, get a Coke Freestyle cup, refillable cup for the days we'll be here, and then after that probably head on over to Islands of Adventure, because the first actual ride that I have to do is, of course, Velocicoaster. It's my number 2 coaster in the entire world. Have to start it off right, even though the wait times look a little bit longer today than they were when we were here in November. I'm still gonna wait for it. Still gonna wait for a Velocicoaster, even if it's like an hour. So it's probably, for me, it's the most worthwhile thing to do. That and Hagrid's for sure, and they're right next to each other, so it's perfect. Well, we'll let Jeannie finish up her food, and we'll go see what we could do about the Coke camp. Well, consensus so far is that compared to the week after Thanksgiving, I think that week was really awesome compared to how packed it is here this week. I know some people are probably on their last day of spring break, but for a Sunday, this is yeah, I remember we were here on a Sunday back in 2019, and it was a ghost town in here. We got on everything, like 5-minute waits for every ride, and today the midways are just jam-packed. The Simpsons ride. We didn't get on it last time, but you might want to ride it. Simpsons ride. Well, it's actually only a 25-minute wait, believe it or not. So the midways, as busy as they are, seems like it'd be a lot longer wait than that. So good news that looks like the Velocicoaster is back up. Said it was down. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna try to see if they have a special pass holder cup and at the lounge, and then we'll get that for the Coke Freestyle, and then head on over to Islands. Good old Mel's. Looks like Hollywood Boulevard cleared out a little bit. At least people heading in the more exiting direction. And there's where the final parade will be heading out of. And the horror makeup show. We definitely have to catch that this week. I've never done that.
Nope.
Jeannie hasn't.
I've done it.
Of course, we have the dark room for all your photographs and studio styles. And for those who don't know, this is the Universal Annual Pass Holder Lounge. And we're just in time as we're walking out of the Pass Holder Lounge for a Minions cavalcade. And that's the end of it, guys. All right, a little surprise there in the middle of the day. And Jeannie's dancing. And we got our Universal pass holder. They had the right refillable cup for us. So now we got to find a spot to go activate it and get the refill. Or the first fill. All right, let's go. All right, guys, we're going to fill our Coke Freestyle bottle over at Central Park Creeks. Here we go. Which one should I go with? Oh yeah, Mellow Yellow Studios. And zoop. On our way over to Islands now. Velocicoaster. As I enjoy. See if I can do this one-handed. Yes. No, I've got it. As I enjoy my Coke Freestyle, and you're enjoying your water. So, and in case anybody's wondering what I went with, it was Mellow Yellow Zero, and it was a mix of Mellow Yellow Zero Raspberry Peach. I get it at the movies all the time by us too, because they have a Coke Freestyle machine, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
That's right. Anyway, see you in a minute. Well, hey there, lighthouse. Probably my favorite lighthouse in the world. Just to remind everybody, you see these lines here? Never wait in them here. Never. Make sure you always get your tickets beforehand. You wait up to 90 minutes in the mornings here sometimes. It gets that busy. You don't want to wait to get tickets. And then wait hours for rides as well. All right, a lot of people flooding in this afternoon. By the way, in case you guys didn't know, good afternoon. Little inside joke. And we made it into the port of entry. By the way, in case you guys want to know, there's the first aid. It's directly to the right. And guest services as soon as you get in. And probably my favorite sign in the entire world.
The adventure begins.
As everybody starts their vacation, the adventure indeed begins. Oh, and for some special events, like after hours events, you can actually go up on these bridges in certain areas that you're not normally allowed to. All right, everybody, we are taking a nice stroll in the quote-unquote shortcut through Sue's Landing, heading over to Velocicoaster, as I mentioned. And I just checked on the app. It says it's a 75-minute wait, which is kind of insane because
He loves this place he's at right now.
we waited probably no longer than 35 minutes the whole time for it when we were here back in November. And we went on it like 8 times. So we made sure we did it at least twice a day. So it's really tough for me to believe that it's 75 with the way their dispatches are, because their ride operations, or at least when we were here, was really on point. And so 75, I mean, that queue is going to have to be sticking way outside their normal queue. Let's go over this. Probably running into a ton of people here. But Yeah, so we'll see how accurate the app is. It also said Hagrid's was 85 minutes, but I've learned with Hagrid's, you can usually tell that as long as the line isn't going out of the main entrance to the ride, not the what do you call that? Not the auxiliary or overfill for Hagrid's, but as long as it's still within the main entrance, you're gonna have less than a 75-minute wait. Because I think we waited just under an hour, or about an hour.
Poseidon's Fury, totally forgot about that.
Oh yeah, and that's right. Poseidon's Fury is open.
Oh,
Currently delayed, but we'll have to get that done this week, assuming they're still running it. Yeah,
I thought it was delayed.
I don't know. Oh, Mythos. It's for stabilization. Oh yeah.
Oh, awesome. Oh my gosh. Look at that view.
There we go. Cannot wait. Oh yeah, the line definitely is in the overfill. So I will believe that wait time.
That's the one.
Never had to wait outside. Oh man. All right. Well, yeah. Well, guys, you played the cards you're dealt, and this line looks really long. So, like, the line was never poured out of the main queue here when we were here before, and it absolutely is this time. How I don't know. I'll have to check. Maybe a single rider line
Oh, yeah.
is
Way shorter.
moving and shorter. But yeah, the coaster snob in me / annual pass holder in me says, hell no, I'd never wait in line for something I've already been on, multiple times. But if it's the best thing here and everything else, like, would I rather wait 75 minutes for the best ride in the park or like 40 minutes for Spider-Man? I'd still wait for Velocicoaster. So, looks like single rider line is closed. So this is the beginning of the queue. So that's a great way to start out the vacation. Awesome ride on Velocicoaster, front row. It better have been because we waited about an hour and 45 minutes or so. They had some ride issues, some downtime, but totally worth it. Like I said, front row, way more airtime than I even remember. And I have some good / bad luck. So good news is I got on the ride. just in time. But again, so last week I was at Kings Island. I got stuck in the shed, which is their area right before the area like on the brake run that you sit in right before you get unloaded. Well, the same thing happened to me on Velocicoaster. So right before we were getting to the unload area, it went down, so we were stuck for about 10 minutes. But so apparently I have a thing with getting stuck in sheds, things of that nature. But anyway, I think we're gonna close it out here at Islands for now. Head back over to Studios, get some Mardi Gras food for their last night, and then probably head back over to Islands of Adventure. They'll close out the night with Hagrid's maybe, or Velocicoaster again. Might catch the parade though. I'm not huge into parades, but maybe for the channel to show you guys the parade. But let me know down in the comments if, you know, parade's something you guys enjoy watching on YouTube. I can definitely, you know, show more of those. But anyway, we'll see you back over at Studios. Last night in Mardi Gras. Last time we'll see these stilt walkers for the season. Last night for our friends here. And do you want a po' boy? A blackened chicken po' boy and shrimp gumbo with rice. All right, so we're still on the hunt for the elusive Mardi Gras food that we are deciding that we want to eat, because everything kind of looks good at this point, so we're being very selective. I know I want beignets. I don't know if I want anything else that heavy. And Jeannie is all about anything she can get her hands on, I think. So we're gonna try one last place. San Francisco, heading back over for the beignets in New York. Hey guys, we found a nice secluded spot on the steps over the New York section. We got some shrimp and rice gumbo. Probably hot.
Yeah.
The shrimp is cooked. We verified that. We would hope so. See if we get a nice little view of some shrubbery. And, you know, other birds. So, yeah, a little hungry, but it's about 6:15. Parade's at 7:30. I think we've decided we're going to stay over at Studios because UCF, University of Central Florida, they were having an event over at Islands of Adventure. As we were leaving, it seemed like a ton of people were coming into the park, and I was wondering like what was going on, like something, I don't know, it's just like floods of people, like, and it made sense because as we got out, we saw the event sign. It's a UCF event tonight, so I don't think we're heading back over to Islands. It's going to be even more packed than it already was today, so yeah, we'll just close out Mardi Gras the right way. Get some gumbo, get some beignets after this, and watch a parade. Maybe ride a couple rides too. We'll see how the ride times are, but just having a relaxed day if you know me, this is the most relaxed theme park day I've ever had. 'Cause I'm always go, 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 ride, ride, ride. And we're just taking it easy. We've had a long day, and but we're having fun. Just enjoying it and relaxing. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Having a lot of fun.
So, all right. We will finish our food. All right. Jeannie came back with beignets. Now it's the last day. Hopefully they're not like, they didn't leave us with some stale ones.
They feel warm.
At this point, we're not picky. But they feel warm?
Yeah.
Okay. They're warm. They're gonna get a little messy with all the powdered sugar, or what's the proper term? Confectionery sugar.
Looks good.
Let's dig in. No, don't. We're not gonna show you us making a mess of ourselves. Don't worry.
No.
Here's a pro tip, guys. Always bring food gloves with you, especially when you're eating beignets. They can be very messy.
No plasticware.
And yeah, there's no plasticware left. So, we would have had to eat them with bare hands, which is fine, but a little less messy if you bring food gloves. All right, guys, we have our spot for the final Mardi Gras parade of 2022 at Universal Orlando. I say that's quite the bead collection. Looks like everybody got chalk and they're writing down everything they love about Mardi Gras. That's awesome. All right, guys, we're heading back through Springfield. That was a really fun parade. I'm glad we got to catch the very last one of the year. And I don't know, like I said earlier, I'm not a huge parade fan, but I'm glad I caught it. Caught a lot of beads, obviously, as you can see. Jeannie was a little better at that, but I think we're going to try to walk around now, maybe head over to Diagon Alley, maybe go on escape from Gringotts, or we could do Men in Black. That's not that long of a wait either. But what do you think? Diagon Alley? We have yet to go do anything Harry Potter yet.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. We're going to go to Diagon Alley.
Men in Black.
Men in Black can wait. Yep. And we are right in Diagon Alley. Oh, the Monster Book of Monsters? Oh, yeah. Looks like a pretty expensive book. Especially because you gotta feed it, too. It's okay, we can get the dragon anytime. Seems like everybody's just waiting for it to do something though. And Gringotts Bank. Let's see what the wait time says over here. It says only 30 minutes. Might as well go on it. Jeannie is sitting this one out, but I will get what I can. Went the single rider line, but it's one of the best full queues you can go through in all of Universal here. Okay, I get to walk down this back hallway. It took me right to the spot where you get the glasses. Don't mind if I do. Let's see where I meet up with the line. And I go right up the stairs. All right, really close to a station walk. Yep, that was really close to a station walk onto the single rider line, so we'll see how quick it goes from here. The Diagon Alley is awesome. This is one of the few times, I don't know if we've ever really been through here at nighttime. Maybe we did once. We do not have a wand. Oh, it lit it up. What do you think, Jeannie? Do you think we need to get a wand?
I don't know, maybe, but I think that Earl Grey and lavender ice cream sounds very interesting.
Does it now? Do you want to wait in this long line?
No. Maybe tomorrow.
Florian Fortescue's is good ice cream, but we don't feel like waiting an hour for it. So let's maybe get out of that. Oh, let's go to Nocturne Alley. We are entering the magical menagerie. All sorts of cats and snakes for your pleasure. People doing their wand magic. Oh. All right, made it rain.
I tell you what, we should do the wand show.
And now we
Get
head.
chosen.
Yeah. Now we head into the darkness of Nocturne Alley. Yeah.
I prefer the dead.
We've had a long travel day, but we need to say goodbye to Mardi Gras. Final night of Mardi Gras, we got some food. We tried to go back for some beignets, but they already shut the booth down. Can't blame them, it was 15 minutes before. But yeah, pro tip guys, use the single rider lines. First time I've ever used it today for Escape from Gringotts. Basically walked right on, maybe waited 5 minutes, but the ride got stuck. So I just have a knack for getting stuck on rides recently. Kind of funny, so. But it was a good ride. Good way to end the night. We are heading out to City Walk, and we will be tossing our beads, or trying to toss our beads on the bead tree. It's a wrap. All right, guys, as we prepare for the bead tree, gotta watch my step. Here we go. It's not all lit up right now, but this is gonna be the last night for it. This is the first time I've ever made a toss onto the bead tree. I will let Jeannie do the honors. Bead Tree 2022. The final countdown. And Jeannie's getting ready. Let's get a little closer. I'll get the cup. Don't worry about the trees. They're fine. Here she goes. And oh no, it's getting stuck. And I think that one's stuck. Yeah, I'll throw mine.
Whoa! All right. You don't realize there's cars down below that are just getting hit with these beads.
Yeah, guys, I may have hit a car down below, so that should be fun.
You didn't. It landed on the street.
It landed right down there, probably on the street. Oh yeah, mine's definitely not the only one. I see a ton down there. Okay. All right, well, we'll see you guys back at the hotel.